Hi, Pearl Maddox here. Thank you for joining me. Just want to share with you very briefly about an article that I read about leadership development and some truths about sacrifices. I tell you, during one of my morning reads, I came across this article and I thought, wow, this really resonated so deeply with me. I could relate to it almost to the letter. And it was basically talking about leadership development and the sacrifices that great successful leaders are willing to do and make. And I thought, wow, I had an aha moment. I thought, well, I make these kind of sacrifices, but it's not for my business. It's not for a personal goal. It's not for, an agency. It's not for my professional career, but it's for my family. And I thought, wow, I'm sure that a lot of women, mothers, wives can relate to this. And some fathers, and as well. But I would say, mothers in particular, we are just known. I think we're just hardwired to make sacrifices for our family. Well, truth number one is in order to go up, in order to climb that ladder of success for your family or even for your business, you have to be willing to make the sacrifice. You have to be willing to give up in order to go up. Truth number two, sometimes you have to be willing to forego your rights. A lot of times we see in families or we see in a business, we see one or two people who are making more sacrifices than others. But if it's for the family, if it's for the team, if it's for the company, it's well worth sacrificing an extra right or two. So sometimes you have to be willing to forego your right for the company or for the family. Kind of like take one for the team. Truth number three, once you make those sacrifices and you climb that ladder of success and things are looking good, you have to be willing and realize that you're going to have to continue making those sacrifices. Just because you get there and it doesn't mean that that's it, no more sacrifices. It means that it took a lot of work to get there and it's going to take even more work to stay there. So you've got to be willing to go that distance. Truth number four, the greater the goal is, the greater the mission is, the greater the sacrifice. You're going to have to be willing to do whatever, whenever, however much it calls for, if that's truly what you want to see accomplished for your family, for your job, for your company, or, if it's a personal goal. I just have one question, and I quote, are you willing to give up in order to go up? John Maxwell. I hope you gained some value from this video. If so, please like, share, or leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. If you get an extra minute or two, check me out on my fan page. Make it happen. You all have an awesome and powerful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.